Welcome, I'm Jason Matthews, and joining us today is Martha Underwood with Prism. Welcome.
Thank you.
Really glad to have you on today for the Bridging Birmingham Spotlight, where we like to recognize business professionals and businesses themselves that are doing great things in the community. And to start out, Martha, why did you decide to take a career in tech?
Well, I think a career in tech chose me. I started out coding when I was in the 8th grade, went to college to get a degree in English, but ended up in the College of Engineering and got a degree, a minor in technical writing, and then got hired by IBM straight out of college. So since then, I just loved it and continued to excel in the career.
And a large part of this is helping the young professionals in our community as a whole. So what advice would you give your younger self today if you could go back?
I'd say take more risk and not be afraid of my brilliance, right? Because a lot of times I didn't want to speak up or had great ideas in the rooms talking about products and services that we can offer the community. And so I would say take more risk and use my voice a lot more.
Take more risks, great advice for our team. Now, shifting gears a little bit, tell us about Prism and its goals to serve the community.
Sure, so Prism is near and dear to my heart because several people don't know how to put their hands on critical information at end of life. And at end of life, all you want to do is grieve your loss. And so if I were to ask you, Jason, like, give me all of your documents right now, your most critical documents, and where are your bank statements, and where's your life insurance policy, you'd have to go dig into a closet to try to find that, right? So we created a digital vault where you can store all of that information, add your assets to it all, to get a centralized view of all of your assets. So if anything happens in an emergency, your loved ones can have access to it. The best thing about Prism is that you can share this critical information with your trusted family and friends and allow them to see it when you want them to see it. Give them permission on when they can see it. Because at the end of the day, we want to give them peace of mind and allow them to grieve.
And what were some of the hardest obstacles that you faced in achieving the success that you have now in tech?
It's trusting myself, really. One is trusting myself with, again, the ideas that I have and not being afraid to build a product like a Prism and thinking of, will this provide value to the community? And so that's one of the obstacles. The other obstacle is being in a male-dominated industry, as in tech, is, again, having that confidence in myself and making sure that I'm putting my best ideas forward every time.
Right. Be strong and bold and convicted in your knowledge, right?
That's right.
Well, you mentioned community, and that keeps coming up as a positive theme with Prism and with your philosophies. But in your opinion, what can we do to help motivate this community get to the next level over the next several years?
Sure, I would say we need to invite more diverse minds to the table, not invite all of the usual suspects to sit on the boards and to be leaders in our communities or in corporations, because diversity of thought brings great innovation, right? And I think that Birmingham is primed for that. And I think we're in a great position to continue to do that. I think we are starting to do a great job of that. If we continue to do more of that, we will completely excel.
I couldn't agree with you more. And Martha, I want to thank you for sharing a little bit about what Prism represents and challenging our community to take another step forward in the years to come. So thank you for joining us again this morning.
Thank you.